I think I have no any emotional story. I have struggled lots, whatever. No, I think I'm very happy people, and
Yeah.
even I get sometimes some failure or some struggles. I feel yeah, if you are fail in one path, go in the second path. So I don't have any
Uh,
emotional story. Sorry.
no problem, no problem. I'll make you open up more in the another sessions when we do for app exchange, because
Okay.
I like people open up and say anything without any uh, prejudice in mind. So
Yeah,
what I'm going
that's
to
I
do
like.
is yeah. So what
I
I'm
think
going
yeah,
to
we are
do here.
running more than 1 hour. Wow.
Well, that happens with me when somebody comes to me. I
Okay.
don't know. I run more than big hours. If you are okay, we can continue, or if you want, I can stop this call. If you are have some
Mhm.
meeting and another thing, you can let me know. I don't want
Okay.
you to yeah
Okay. Yeah,
avoid
we
some
can
other
continue for
meeting.
next. Yeah, so next 5 minutes will work for me. Then maybe we can
Okay.
connect some the other day. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So what I'm going to do is I have to put on my battery charger for my laptop.
Acha.
Okay.
I
So
noticed.
I'll ask you
Yeah.
a question. Yeah, I'll ask you a question. Then I'll do, I'll just switch off for my camera for 5 minutes so that I can plug my adapter well. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, so let me ask you this question. Uh, how you basically uh, give some steps. Okay, what are the steps for the new beginners who are coming to Salesforce and want to learn
Mhm.
Salesforce? What are your best advices for them? Okay,
Mhm.
and I think that is the more necessary thing about actually about this podcast is to
Mhm.
help the new people who are joining Salesforce.
Right.
Okay, so that was my main intention. All this conversation, which is because I think the new people will always find it interesting when we
Okay. Yeah.
hear when we discuss, right? But the I don't want to go somewhere else because I know you have little time constraint. I have lot of questions in mind, but uh, if we I don't want to end, but yeah, if I have to end it before this advice, I can't end it. So
Sure.
maybe you can give those in details to help the new people who are joining Salesforce, because I know
Mhm.
you have discussed a lot of webinars conducting helping the new, right? So
Yes.
you can throw some light there. I'll just put myself in my camera off for a while. Let me put this charger, otherwise I don't want to do any miss. Okay.
Sure. So I think good question. From the beginner point of view, all time suggestion age. Don't skip the base means, as I mentioned earlier, understanding of platform, why you are going to suggest some specific functionality or implementation, and you can answer this once you have good understanding of the platform, like how out of box feature is working, what you can do without coding also, like if you are a developer, you are going to start development journey, then suggestion is firstly understand the non coding stuffs, like we have automation tools, right? We have flow builders, very powerful tools. You have to understand that. So here again, in a summarized way, understand the base platform first, then if you are preparing for certification, don't go for any shortcuts. I think you have also covered this already in our previous discussions today. So prepare well for your certification. Make a long-term goal, not go for just short-term goal. कि, hey, just in the 1 month or 2 months, I can do something. Make some process and something continuous efforts. Means maybe today I am very much inspired and I am learning 1 week 8 hours daily, and then again for the next 1 week I am going to stop the learning. Then I'm coming back, so that will disturb the flow. So have a proper maybe 2 hour daily, that's fine. 2 hour daily I will learn something. So have that routine in your career journey. About the growth, because nowadays even I was sharing my story as well from that point of thought process from the last uh, my early career. In the beginning career, focus on getting good exposure, good experience, good learning. I think everything will follow you accordingly. So
That's
this is
a good
something
one.
means get the learning exposure. Always be open for learning new things, new technology. In Salesforce, you can see lots of new release coming, right? So you can
Mhm.
accordingly grow.
Yeah, obviously. Uh, yeah, I'm not fond of certifications actually, but the way how it has been progressed and how it has been done, obviously you have to be certified, which is a notional culture that all the IT industry follow. You need to be
Mhm.
certified, right? Uh, but yeah, the basic part is because everybody is looking for certification. Because what happens is even the recruiters will say, how many certifications you have?
Mhm.
Hmm. Even the company says how many certifications you have, but that benchmark is yeah. I think that's industry standards which are being followed. There are a lot of different ways how people are passing.
Yeah, that's what I told. Certification is needed. Really, it's needed for proving, yeah, I know these things. But following the proper path, investing the proper time and energy in that, that will fruitful. And if I am holding a Salesforce admin certification, I am capable enough. Yeah, I know the implementation of admin things, how a Salesforce admin work. I am having, maybe platform developer 2 certifications means yes, I understand how a developer work on the platform, how I can customize the functionality with Apex LWC and coding things. So if you are going to follow this type of strategy, if you are holding them some certifications, you are able to demonstrate the value of I can say the topic, the context. Every certification has some different context, and that's very much helpful as well. Means I am aiming for certifications, then I'm going to follow that learning path, right? I'm really I have currently 12 certifications, and I really desired lots of more certifications, but I failed some certifications as well because of some time commitment. Because now you can see I have engaged in a different way and having setting up something here, so multiple engagements. But still I'm learning and aiming some certifications in my target. Okay, after a couple of time I will go for this. Maybe I failed in my first attempt. For example, I failed my integration Salesforce certified integration architect exam earlier, and I am on that again. I failed, but I am very expert in the integration. I can say I have implemented 50 plus integration, but again I failed because maybe I am implementing REST API, SOAP API, some other APIs, and exam is asking me everything, every
Hmm.
details
Hmm.
about the API
Hmm.
like patterns. So
Hmm.
that is something your actual knowledge and preparation for exam is really going to help you becoming expert in that domain, I can say.
None. So yeah, so guys, if you hear it carefully, he has actually said a lot of things which you have to actually listen it 2 3 times, then you'll come to understand. Uh, he- so what he's saying. See, he is a MVP. Let me tell you guys, he's a MVP for how many years you have been MVP? Om?
I am from 2020 class, so it's
20,
third term.
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
third.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, third
So
term is going on.
he's a three-time MPP who is saying I failed in certification.
Yes.
So you guys, when you're failing in certification, you should not be discouraged.
In
Everybody, when you're
multiple one.
learning,
So sorry, Sasi, for interrupting. Not only integration one, I also failed in the earlier in the sales cloud consultant. I got in the second attempt. So yeah, we can fail. Why not? Because
yeah,
exam
yeah,
is of course.
it's a learning process. So learning process, failing in something is not any bad thing. It's like you gain some experience out of failing also, right?
Yes.
So you should not get discouraged. See, here Om Bhaiya discussing this that I failed and openly saying I failed. We hide when we fail. But I'll say
I
when we
share now
express
as well.
ourselves properly, so you should not feel bad about when you're failing a certification. So these are two my advice to the junior guys. Just
Yes.
see when leaders they were leaders. This is what makes a leader. They don't basically hide that failures. They showcase the failures because they have learned very much from those failures, right? I like that one, Om Bhaiya. Actually, when
Thank
you're saying I
you.
failed, and so I think this will actually encourage a lot of new people, because what happens is they want to learn, they want to
Mhm,
grow, and the benchmark is how many certifications you have done. Okay. This is the notional culture again, I'm saying. So,
mhm.
what happens is if they fail, if they're trying, okay, they are working hard, and if they fail, then they feel discouraged sometime, and they say, "शायद ये मेरे लिए नहीं बना. This system is not meant for me." So I say, no, no, that doesn't happen. Okay, a lot of people I know, my friends who have failed. Okay, and obviously we hide. We don't want to go and say because but uh,
Yeah, but maybe prejudgmental things. Maybe I'm telling, hey, I
mm,
failed. Oh, aapko nahi aata. So this is something, yeah,
uh,
in our society,
yeah,
it is
that
already there. So I'm totally sync up with you.
yeah, that happens basically, but this basically happens with the junior guys who are in learning, like learning phase. They want to hide. They don't want to because people, all the people are judging you, right? What you said.
Yeah.
So,
So here we need
but
to think
leaders,
in that.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Just I want to add one quick message. Here we need to think in the perspective. If I fail in one exam, look on the topic in which topic I failed. That topic I need to focus again for learning. So that's benefit I'm getting, right?
mm. So Appicron also help people to train for certification. Does that they do?
Internal team, I can say for the internal team, maybe they are learning. So yeah, few of the members get certified in query one, someone certified in the associate one. So yeah, in the learning journey, of course, like having someone 1 year experience, they are good in the development. So of course they can go for certifications. So internal team is doing certifications. Yeah.
Oh, maybe if I could say it offline, but here I would like to just simply understand it on record is there are a lot of
Mhm.
institution, okay, who are
Okay.
charging lot of money to
Mhm.
people to prepare for certification.
But anyway, it depends on various interest, self-interest, I can say. But what my till now learning is, if you are doing something, means if you are implementing something, you are doing hands-on, you are following the proper telemix guide, you are following some uh, good video series, like in the YouTube, I can say lots of video available for apex learning, maybe lots of video available for, even if you are preparing for architect, you can find out lots of video by lady be architect series is there. We have also some series in India that is for maybe integration certifications, maybe something for different certifications, details learning path I'm telling. So not any shortcut path. But yeah, again, I don't have any thought, okay, maybe someone is wanted to
Yeah.
invest in the paid training, they can go, of course. Even yesterday, Sasi, I want to highlight, yesterday I got a call from one candidate, like, Om, can you give me paid training? I said, no, I have some free available resources, I can give you free, and I can guide you free mentorship. I always guide people in a free. No, I need paid training. Then I said, okay, so maybe I don't have no time commitment for
Man.
paid training. You can coordinate with some other paid training providers. Of course, lots of people are providing. So yeah, good. I don't see anything. It's my interest, right? If I have to learn with paid training, I will go with paid training. If I have to learn with free, I will learn free. Uh, this is my
I
thought.
loved I loved it. I loved it. That is my philosophy. I'm not going to charge a single rupee to people who I basically train. Okay,
Same here.
because I have my own story that I said. If you see, I had before this, I had this similar conversation with Josna. Okay,
Okay.
and there also I said the same thing. Like uh, I conduct every Saturday. I conduct a training session every Saturday.
Hmm.
Okay, I
Okay.
groom people. Okay, and I don't charge because I don't want people to for education. I don't want to charge. Okay,
But again,
uh,
so see, but again, here I want to add one thing. That's fine. Maybe it's our passion, your
fine.
passion. I am giving
Mm.
time, but it might be possible that is my profession. It might be possible. If that is profession, then of course professional will charge.
No, 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 no,
So
no.
again,
I'm
right now,
no, no.
so we
Let
are
me cut
doing
you
some
there.
give back.
No, no, no. Let me cut you there. Let me cut you there. So I want to just say that I'm not
Huh.
against those company and institutions who are basically imparting educations. And for imparting educations, obviously they need to have a faculty. They need to pay, and that is a
Why not?
proper
Agree.
ecosystem which we agree. I'm not
Totally agree.
I'm not against those institutions which are doing it, but
Of course, I am
what I
also not.
yeah.
They are
Yeah,
also adding value in someone's career. Agree.
yeah. So I'm not trying to offend anyone. We come from
Mhm.
those phases in life
Okay.
where we
So,
have seen.
so see, I think, yeah, as I mentioned, I'm running out of time now. So maybe we
Oh,
can wrap
sorry,
up
sorry, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
quickly.
Sorry.
And
Yeah, that happens. I said 5 minutes,
I think
but
we have
it's
discussed
going.
lots of good thing as well. Yeah.
Mm. No problem, no problem. I agree because that happens with the 1.5 hours of discussion that I did with you. Uh, so I'll end it up here. End it up here, Om. So thank you for coming to this conversation and helping the community to grow with your thoughts and idea. I hope everybody will like it and see you in another some another conversation. especially with App Exchange or some more technical things which I want to ask you. So
Thank
I'll stop this conversation here. Let me stop this recording. Thank you
thank
so
you
much
very much for
for
having
coming
me.
here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Let me stop this.